me see that new feather. Yeah, can I get it? Oh, poor buddy. New feathers. I know. I know. Yeah. You're so spoiled, buddy. Let's see. Oh, it's still there. Can I get it? Yeah. I really want to get it. It looks like you're a unicorn today. It's the unicorn bird. But we don't want a unicorn. Come here, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. Come on, turn around. People are waiting for you, buddy. You know what? We still have a unicorn feather right here. Oops. I know, it's ready to come too. All right, Max, how about I'll leave you alone? Max is doing the kids' equivalent of, come on, Mom. Leave me alone. Here. All right. You hungry? You hungry? Is it breakfast time? Let's see what I got for you, okay? I got the good stuff. I got the really good stuff. I bought you an entire watermelon. Want some watermelon? Everybody knows what's happening here. Max is doing the EGGIE math. Okay. You eat that while I go cook. Uh-oh, did you drop it? Let's see. You drop it? The watermelon? Well, you tried it. Okay, buddy. Let me give that one to your brother, and I'll go get you something else. I think I know what you want, buddy. Hey, Nicole, do you want some watermelon? You want some? Oh, boy, that's the good stuff. I know, Max. I'll be there in a minute. Okay. I know, Max. It is so terrible. Well, let me pull up comments on a second device so I can see them. Yeah? Your Iggy's in the microwave. Went through all the trouble cutting you a fresh watermelon, and you just turned your beak up at it. So that was just the Iggy beeping, buddy. But you know what happens with Iggy. You can't have it until it cools. Oop, don't want to do that. Oh, I know you think you want to play. So who have we got? Oh my goodness. We have Suzanne. We have Sue. We have Connie. Whoops. This is jumping on me. Tango, Chris, Annie, Einstein, Carrie, Helena, Suzanne's here too. Sue, Max was actually at the bottom of his cage, burying himself under newspaper and saying, I think I'll stay here. And I was trying to convince him otherwise. Oh my goodness. I'll say boo. Hello, Megan. Glad you could join us. Yeah, we're making some eggies. Yeah, Carrie, usually Max will like watermelon, but I think he's holding out like he usually does on a Saturday. Well, we see you, Tango, so it's all good. Yeah, Max was hiding, but he's here now. It's all good. Is that the good stuff, Max? Do you want some eggies? Am I making the eggies? I know. So terrible, Max. They're too hot. Okay, bud. While you're waiting, look what I got for you. That good? Here's a pasta stick on the floor. Why did you drop your pasta stick, buddy? Don't you want pasta? You don't want pasta, okay. It's up to you. Put it down over here. You're sure being a goose. Are you holding out for the eggs? I know. There are eggies. Let me go see if they're cool enough. I don't think I'm going to get any peace until they are. What do you think, Max? Max, they're not cooked yet, honey. I'm sorry. They weren't cooked yet. Hello, Andreas. So glad you could join us. Yeah, no lime and no coconut right now. Max, how about while we're waiting for Beakfast, we play a game of rings? Oh, you heard the microwave again. Well, the eggs weren't cooked well enough. Good catch. Yeah. Buddy, I'm going to fold this because I see you did a nice poop. On camera, no doubt. That was tricky. Hi. Woo, good catch. Good throw. Whoops. Stand tall. I know. That was a tricky throw. Oh, noisy. Catch. We're all over. So Max, you realize you're supposed to throw them back to me so I can catch them? Thank you. You know, green is a tough color to catch. Yellow's much easier. Good job. You catch? Yeah. How'd you do that? You got him into the living room. Good. Yay. You want to catch a couple of ringies? Oh, those are tricky. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Yeah. Oops. Good job. Bagel. How about bagel with a ring? What's going on? There's two things flying. You catch both? I have a couple of these. All right. I'm going to put this one on. An acrylic toy. Hey, there is an acrylic toy. Oops, can you catch? Yeah! This one's another acrylic toy. Catch. Oops, that one's hard to catch. Good job, Ringy. How about a couple of ringies? It's a ringy thingy. Right. Oh, yeah. Such a fun game. Oh, good toss. Woo! You almost hit the camera. Good job. Good job. You really like that color. Oh, stand tall, stand tall, stand tall. How about I throw it tall if you stand tall? Yeah. Caught it. Okay, do you want to graduate onto a stack of cups? Got a whole stack of cups for you to catch. Oops. My goodness. Hang on, Mike. Not sure why something's buzzing. Okay. We are going to get rid of somebody on the stream who's being a problem. Apologies, folks. Yeah, Rob is gone. Rob, I'm sorry, but you can't be abusive on the stream. Linda, it looks like we accidentally deleted a couple of your messages, but that's, give it a minute here. We got rid of the spammer, and I'm going to see if I can get Linda back. Linda, you might have landed in timeout for a couple of minutes, but you'll be back in a few minutes. Things were just moving so fast with Rob, we managed to accidentally hit the wrong one here. Yeah. Wow, we definitely had a spammer there. Yeah. Linda, we're hoping you're going to be back in about 5 minutes. We didn't hide you completely from the channel, but you got timed out for 5 minutes. So you'll be back, and I apologize for that, Linda. We were just trying to get rid of Rob, and sometimes when the messages are moving quickly, it moves as you're clicking. So Linda, you'll be back in a couple of minutes. And we do care about you, Linda. Linda did nothing wrong. Woo, that was a good catch. Put that one down. Would you like to catch an orange one? You know, Linda, I actually did the same thing to Connie once by mistake. I was trying to time somebody out and I fumbled. Oops. Yeah. Oh, the cuppers. The cuppers. Woo! Do you want the small ones that you dropped already? Woo-hoo! Small one? Yeah! These are all the cups that Auntie Sue and Auntie Connie got you. And wow, they are all over the floor, buddy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build a stack of cups. I think a stack of cups would be fun. Then I'll go check on Beakfast, okay? Here. Stacky, stacky cups. Stack. That's right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yay! There's a few that I managed to catch that did not land on the floor. So how about we stack those for you? Stack. Good job. Good job. Well, this time I managed to catch 3. 1. What happened? Are they stacked together? Purple. Purple. Oh, boy. You know what? We always want to end on a good note, so we're going to catch something that we throw. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Let me go pick up some of the caltrops. Yeah. Just so I can actually walk through here. Goodness gracious. Look at the cups are everywhere, buddy. The cups are everywhere. How did you manage that, huh? Whoopsies. Apparently, I don't know how to stack cups. Yeah, okay. Smaller go inside a larger. Oh my goodness. Well, hello, hello. So Max, would you like me to check on Beakfast? Linda should be back any minute. Tango, unfortunately, once somebody's been put in temporary jail, they're there for a few minutes, and it was totally unintentional. But Linda should be back very, very shortly. Yes, Carrie, as Homer Simpson would say, don't. Hello, that there video guy. freezer for a minute because they're still too hot. But then we'll be back, okay? I know, it's forever to wait for eggies. You're going to shred them up hot while you're waiting? Or you're just going to drop it? Yeah? Do you want eggies? Have you been a good bird this week? I know, it's been an entire week without eggies. You're oh so hungry because I haven't fed you at all. Yeah. Didn't even offer you any watermelon. Yeah, we know that. All right, let's go check on it. Oh, yay, Linda's back. Hello. So sorry about that, Linda. The chat was moving a little bit too quickly and we hit the wrong person. Oh dear. Oh. So Max, today's eggies are coming to you from our friend Linda. Linda says eggies for Max, okay? Eggies for Max? Eggies? Want a cup of eggies? Yeah, a cup of eggies. Yay, eggies in honor of Linda. Oh yeah, you're gonna tear that apart pretty quick, aren't you? Yeah, Linda, I think that was probably us when we were trying to deal with our spammer. But don't worry, the spammer has been banned from the channel and you're back, so it's all good. Good, buddy. See, Max really wanted those eggies. No, Tiffany, you did not miss your eggies. Yes, those eggies are really, really good. Hello, Moluccan. And I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Please let us know if we made an error on that. Thanks for the offer, my video guy. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Okay, it's pronounced Ambassador. Robbed by another name. Okay. Yeah, you only have to say things once, we'll catch them. Oh, is that good eggs, buddy? That really good? I know. Thanks, Anne. Appreciate the offer. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything from Rob right now. Let's see here. Let's check on here. Yeah, it's Rob by another name. Oh, okay. Yeah, such good eggies, buddy. Such good eggies. Yeah, we don't get a lot of spammers on here. We actually do, with our regular videos, we have comments that will automatically go to a hold if somebody includes a link or any sensitive words. It means occasionally good comments will get held and we have to release them. So sometimes you might see your comment disappear after you posted it and then reappear. Usually I try and check anything in the hold box but once a day. So sometimes that happens, but it's better to catch 50 bad comments, one good comment, than miss 50 bad comments, especially when it can be problematic. Oh, was that ever good? You look so hungry, buddy. You look so hungry. Max, I don't know. I'm going to have to ask the flock. Do you think that Max should get some more eggies this morning? Did Max earn more eggies? Did you earn some more eggies, buddy? Carrie says yes. Tango says yes. Max says yes. Yes, more eggies. Okay. Max, can you hush please, honey? I don't know what you're setting off about. Would you like some eggies? Do you know what's in here? Eggies? I want? Oh, those are good. Yes, please. Everybody wants more eggies. Voting. We all have, sometimes when typing, it feels like we're all trying to type with the beak. And sometimes, we find, especially when I'm posting, I find that auto defect, it's not autocorrect, it's auto defect, will hop in and help me out. Oh yeah, you got eggs in there, buddy. That's good. I don't know, Chico, what is going on outside? Oh boy. Let's see. Yeah, the Greek King sounds pretty upset. Oh, I just spotted what Tango wrote. He says, bye, Rob, mortification. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, Max just loves the eggies. And especially fun when they're in something that he can forage. Foraging is fun. Yeah, so good. Thank you again, Tango. Appreciate that. So Max, Tango bought you more eggies too. You know that, huh? Oh, those are so tasty. So you know what I have? You want a grape? You're sure about that grape, huh? Oh, that grape's gonna be good. Boating, I know sometimes the keypad just seems a little too small. Oh, is that good? Oh, good. Yeah, it's grapey time. You see Tico's having some grapes over there too. Would you like another grape? It's a small one. The small ones are good. It's a baby grape. I'll go get you some more grapes. I know. Yeah, grapes are yummy. So Max, actually, I've got a handful of grapes as well as a pepper. So what would you like? Would you like grapes or pepper? No, one at a time. I'll hold them for you. That one was juicy. Grapes or pepper? 2 grapes, okay. We definitely are a fan of grapes today. And this week we picked up green grapes, which are very, very tasty. Oops. Yeah. There we go. I'm just gonna get a quick photo here of you with a grape buddy. Yeah. There, okay. Now we're gonna hop back in. And sometimes I try and get a quick little yeah, Freddie, you've just been put on timeout. What's going on, folks, today with the spammers? You want another baby grape? Okay. And same with World. Oh, you know, it's probably 10-year-olds here. There. Is that a good pepper? Oop. Did you drop the pepper? You done? You don't want pepper? These are sweet peppers. They're actually really small ones. And the flock usually likes them. Yeah. Oh, it might be the same guy. We've definitely had lots of excitement in chat today. You know, Boating Live, I usually just shorten to the first name of a username. So hopefully it's okay that I call you Boating. And if you ever don't like a nickname that I've assigned, please let me know. If you need the full name, I will. Is that good? You gonna eat that? No, okay. We do, oops, where did we go here? You know, there are a lot of birds that do swear, but the one thing we never do around the flock is swear. I remember when Tico was a baby and I knew that any word said with enough emphasis, a bird would pick up, and I smacked my funny bone, the ulnar nerve. I was not funny on the cage. And I came out with fun. And I really got laughed at for that one. But it was sort of halfway through the word, my brain just started grabbing for alternatives. No, we can't say this. Fun? Well, it was anything but. But we're super, super cautious not to swear in front of the flock, because it does not end well. it might be cute to have a bird swearing on a video. Hey, that's funny, but it's not funny to live with. And once the bird has learned something, they don't like to unlearn it. It's installed. Software's been installed for life. And hi, Winston. Voting says Ife is the name. Ife. I'll try and remember that, Ife. Yeah. Oh, so good, Max. So good. But yeah, there's a lot of birds. Somebody thinks it's funny to teach them to swear, and it's funny for 10 minutes, but it's not funny 30 years down the line. Hello, Nick. Yeah, Miss Lena says, my Uman says really a lot, so now I say it. Max had somebody at a pet store one day to say that it was awesome that he was there. And Max thought that was kind of a fun word. He thought about it for a couple of minutes. And our friend Lori of Gonzo the Great fame, was with us. And I think Gonzo was there too. And Max looked at us a minute later and said, awesome. And we thought that was just awesome. Lori and myself looked at each other and thought, did you just hear that? I just heard that. And it's actually become one of Max's favorite words. He likes to tell everybody that things are awesome. And that's actually the kind of word that I can live with. Joyce, Joyce says they're happy to hear that Max does not swear. And Cheryl says birds that swear are harder to adopt out if they need a new home. Absolutely. Absolutely. We do talk a lot about bird care and how to properly deal with the flock. Now, I'm just going to get you some more pasta, buddy. It's Saturday. Actually, would you like a juicy chunk of watermelon? Sure. Would you like this chunk? Come here. It's good. You're saying no. Okay, well, you don't have to, honey. I will put it inside your food bowl. Did you want more pasta, maybe? So here's the thing with parrots. They have likes and dislikes. You'll notice that you'll see a video of Max this week where he's going to be really enjoying his watermelon. Best thing ever. But he just was not in the mood for watermelon at the time and point when I offered it to him. So they're very much like toddlers. Yeah. Actually, Carrie, I think Einstein's on the stream with us today. Einstein's definitely a good friend of ours. Yeah. No. Max does, I think everybody's heard Max throw a tantrum. I do occasionally post videos of tantrums. It's not something that I encourage, but what happens? Sometimes something will remind Max and he'll get upset and he will be taken back to when he was 10 years old. Max is now 28 years, so this is 18 years ago. Something will remind him. He'll hear something or he'll get upset and he'll remember being upset when he was a young bird and he'll revert back to that tantrum stage. And I mean, every bird can throw a tantrum. But Max, when he starts throwing that tantrum, he'll start playing almost a record of yelling certain words and phrases. And it's very hard to actually understand what those words and phrases are. But I've discovered that if I go outside, I close the door, I get into the car, and I close the car door, and then I listen, I can actually make out what Max is saying because it's not quite as loud once it's between a couple of doors. And Max was, people were saying words such as SHUTUP, followed by his name. You know what? He'll yell that. I've made a pact with Max that I will never say those two words to him, not in context. So I spelled it up. Really, Winston? Okay, Winston, you've just been timed out. Yeah. Hi, Margot. Hi, Joyce. Yeah. But Max will go right back. I don't know, Carrie. It just seems that we're lucky today. Linda was a little bit unlucky when we were trying to deal with that first one, but that's okay. She's back now, which is all good. But yeah, I mean, Max remembers. Max remembers living in a basement. He remembers being very angry with the world. He remembers people fighting. And a couple of weeks ago, after the stream, I was taking Max back, and usually he hangs out in his cage and plays for a little while after the stream. He's tired, he wants to nap, he wants to chill, and that's sort of his playpen where he likes to nap and chill. I was taking him back, and all of a sudden he reached out, put his beak right around my wrist, and bit me hard. And I mean, I have to admit, yes, it hurt, and yes, it broke trust. I was suddenly looking at this bird going, I don't know if I can trust you. And then I realized what had happened. There were a couple walking outside who were arguing loudly. So what happened, Max basically just got, somebody just smacked him over the head with the rewind 18-year button. He heard loud, angry voices, and he reacted as 10-year-old Max would have reacted. And I did not appreciate 28-year-old Max reacting like 10-year-old Max, but you know what? It can happen. You have green grape on your beak, buddy. Now, is there anything else that you would like to eat? Would you like another grape? Do you really have room for another grape, buddy? Look what I got. Is it grape? You want one? No grapes? So you notice Max now is not in the mood for grapes. Well, sort of, kind of. Maybe. Okay. Yeah, maybe one more grape. Maybe a wafer thin wafer. Now you had to think about that one for a minute. Oh, absolutely, Anne. They remember. They remember. Cheryl, I'm glad to hear that Freddie's settling in. Welcome, Freddie. Yeah, but one thing about Max's backstory, and I mean, it's available on the channel here. Max did have a rough life, but the thing I like to remind people is when he was first adopted as a baby, he was a sweet bird. The owners had the best of intentions. Absolute best of intentions. They didn't get Max and they didn't say, hey, we're going to lock him in a basement, ignore him, yell at him, and make his life miserable. Absolutely not. But they had kids, they had dogs, they had life, and Max tried to get some attention. And he learned the only way to get attention was to act out. And that got a bit of drama, that got a bit of attention. So he was pretty lonely. And as life happened, I mean, people were just not ready for a big cockatoo. But that happens a lot in the rescues as well. We're seeing all of the rescues that I know in Canada. Greyhaven actually posted about this, and I shared their post on our Facebeak page. But Mika's, Birdline, or Parrot Line, all of the rescues that we know, Greyhaven, they are all bursting at the seams. And what's happened, COVID is a lot to blame for this, because during COVID, people were home a lot, and they thought, oh, let's get a bird, but we want a baby bird. So there was an absolute boom in the breeders producing baby birds and adopting them out. And this is happening with a lot of species that you don't think you're going to land in rescues a lot. Budgies and cockatiels and a lot of the smaller ones, and they can be super sweet pets too. But what's happening is we're seeing posts. Like if you go to our local parrot or bird lover page for our town, you'll see people, at least a few times a week, somebody will post saying, hi, introducing themselves and saying, I got this beautiful baby bird 9 months ago, and now I'm finding I don't have enough time for them. and I'd like to find them a new home, and we're only charging what we paid for them. And it's, of course they're not going to get this because there are so many flooding the market. It's not that, they're bad people, but when they got that bird, they did not understand what was involved. What they should have gotten was a stuffed animal, not a bird that has a lifespan. And one thing I like to remind folks, like when you look at a large cockatoo like Max, you look at an African gray like Tico or our friend Einstein, they can live a very long time. I mean, Tico, the gray, or Einstein could easily live 50 or 60 years. Max could easily live 80 years. I mean, that's a pretty long time for he's only 28 right now. He's got a long life ahead of him, assuming he stays healthy. But I remind folks, that's the same with humans. I mean, human lifespan, what is it? Well, it can be highly variable. Not everybody makes it. Some make it longer, some make it shorter, but what's the average? But a parrot is a lifetime commitment, and it's the lifetime of the bird. Now, I know that there's going to be some situations where somebody has to adopt out. I mean, we'll see situations where somebody is older and they need to go into a care home. They can no longer live independently, and maybe their family's not ready to adopt their bird. That's when they're turning to rescues and saying, hey, I need help. And that is completely understandable. I mean, the bird might be 40 or 50 years old by that time. They've had a really good life with their human, and the human is making a very, very tough decision, but they know that they can no longer care for themselves, and they need that additional care. I don't mind those as much as the ones where somebody says, I got this bird 6 months ago, 9 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, and we don't have time for it. It's, it really, really gets us upset. We like to remind people, adopt, don't shop. And there's 2 good reasons for that. Number 1, if you're adopting from a rescue, you're going to get a bird who needs you, who really needs you. They need a new home. They need a loving home, and you're rescuing them, but they're also rescuing you. But number 2, the rescues don't just say, oh, you want a bird, ka-ching, at the cash register, you can leave 5 minutes later. The rescues have an intake process. They take a look and they say, who are you? You want the bird. What is your situation? They usually do a home visit to check to make sure that your house is appropriate for a bird. You're not living in a 1-bedroom apartment with 30 cats, for example. It's probably not the best situation for a bird. They do a little bit of education to make sure that you actually understand what you're getting into with the bird. If my neighbor walked into Greyhaven, I'm just going to use Greyhaven as an example because they do have open visits sometimes. But if my neighbor walked into Greyhaven and said, oh, you've got a Moluccan, I would like to adopt one, Greyhaven would probably be looking at them going, okay, we're going to be working with you for a while to make sure that you really understand what's happening. If I walked into Greyhaven and I said, I want to adopt another Moluccan, they're going to look at me. I'm still going to get fully vetted. They're still going to insist on a home visit. They're still going to insist on references. But my references are going to say, hey, this lady's lived with Moluccan cockatoo for 18 years and an African gray for 27. I have a pretty good idea what I'm getting into. I know how to handle the flock. So I would probably have a much easier time getting vetted just because I'm walking in with my eyes wide open. But I think that that's a service. And yeah, absolutely, I can understand why the pet stores don't do it. I mean, you're not going to walk into a pet store and have them say, oh, instead of making money, we'd like to try and deter you from this. Absolutely not. I mean, Tico the Gray, we walked, and absolutely, 27 years ago, different situation. We didn't know of any rescues. There was not the information that we have today. We walked into a pet store. It was actually Pisces. And Pisces today does not sell any of the larger birds. They only sell the small ones. There's good reason for this. But we walked into Pisces and we met a cage full of baby African greys. And oh my gosh, they were cute. And I kind of fell for Tico. Gotta admit it, I fell for Tico. And we looked and we played with them for a bit. And we went home, we talked about it. And yeah, we wanted a larger bird. We'd had lovebirds. We thought that this was the right decision. So we went back, we put down a deposit, we arranged a cage and everything for Tico, and then Tico came home. But you know what? Pisces is a good store. I'm not going to fault them, but they didn't ask. They didn't ask our living situation. They didn't ask what our bird experience was. They didn't do any vetting. They didn't say, do you realize this pet can live 50 to 60 years. One thing that Pisces does today is the week before Easter, they won't sell any rabbits. They will not sell rabbits the week before Easter because they know too many of them end up in a really bad situation. Do you want to play some music, buddy? Here, let's play some music. So, I mean, they do try to do their best, but they're also a store. Whoops. Here, push the button, the green button. Push it proper. Push it proper. Oh, you know how to do this, buddy. It's not sheer luck. You know how to do it. Hey, hey, hey. Gentle. Here. Oh, you're going to be one of those mints, huh? Uh-oh. I'm going to put down if you get aggressive. You can dance to it if you like. Here, let's play some more. Gonna dance? I know. Yeah, sway. You sway. Woo-hoo! What are you excited about? Here. Cheryl says the spammers on Discord. I'll hop over to Discord after this and deal with them. Assez-vous, maybe you can deal with the spammer on Discord if you're available. Yeah, no, there's a lot of rescues out there. There really, really are. And, you know, friends like, yeah, Cheryl says Great Haven needs all of your history, 3 references, trading history, home checkups. Absolutely. They want to make sure, too, that you're not going to flip that bird. And shelters, absolutely. When I talk about rescues, I usually talk about shelters as well. The Calgary Humane Society has a lot of shelters. I'm going to talk about Pisces again for 1 minute, because one thing I really like that they do is with cats. They don't sell cats. They adopt cats. They paired up with a local cat rescue. And I really wish that they would do the same with a local bird rescue. Ooh, yeah. Jingle ball time. Jingle ball time. Oh my goodness. Look at all the super chats. You know, I think I missed a couple of super chats. I'm going to go check in a minute. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. Oh, gentle, gentle. Not fun? Yay! Okay. So, Max, how about we play toss again? Because toss doesn't get you quite as excited, but it is fun, huh? You want to play toss again? And I'm just going to see here. Get one going. Woo! Yeah! 1, 2. Oops. 3. I miss. Did I miss? We should get out your Iggies to play with. Hi. Oops. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And Cheryl says one bird she bought as a baby was from a pet store that did some vetting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, it's good to see some of the pet stores are putting pets in front of profits. Yeah, Tango's telling their story. Tango was in a rescue from October till May. Then Tango rescued his mom. Goodness, what did you do? That was pretty clever. Can you catch those? Look at them all. You're telling me you want to play. Oops. That was my fault. I got hair in my face, bud. Good. I'm just going to scroll back. So, Connie said thank you for the super chat. Oh, Sue, thank you for the super chat, $10. Sue says thank you, Nicole, for always educating. Thanks to Connie for being our amazing moderator. Thank you, Sue. I knew I'd missed the super chat in there. And then there was Tango as well. Thank you again. So let's see if I missed any comments. We've got a few people advocating for pop-up Platico. We might be able to achieve that. Max, you want to play a little bit more catch here? Yeah? Oops. I picked all of these up from the hallway. How did you get them all out into the hallway? Good job. Good job. So Max actually does enjoy playing catch. I've had some people saying, oh, he mustn't like it when you throw them at him. But you know what? If he doesn't want to catch it, he won't catch it. He'll just step back. If he doesn't want to catch something, he'll walk to the side and turn his back. He actually does enjoy this game. It's very interactive. Ding! Ding! And part of it is it's fun to fling things. Ooh, that was tricky. Oh, I heard that. Uh-oh. You want to play one more Tower of Cups? Let's put up the Tower of Cups. One more. Thank you, Max. So you're only watching Max, but I actually managed to catch all of those cups and redirect them all into the tray. So I'm just going to restack them for Max. And this time I got 2 cups. Oops. 2 cups and one tried to escape. Ah! Woo! Toss. Yay! That was so clever, Max. That was so clever. Do you want one more ring? One more ring thing. Woo! That was so smart. Look at those rings fly. Woo! Yeah. All the rings. Yeah. Those are fun textures. Yeah. Those are such fun textures. We really should bring out some new games for you next week, huh? Jingle jangle rings. Yeah, this week we're expecting more ridiculously hot temperatures. I always used to say about Calgary that we would get 1, maybe 2 days that hit 30 degrees above in a summer. That usually happened during the Calgary Stampede. Woo! My goodness, Max. You want another jingle toy? Let's see. Is it the colors? Or is it the shapes? Which one? How about this one? Not this one. This one. Oh, those are tricky to catch. Yeah, not that one. Okay, how about this one? But, you know, this year, last year, we've had a lot of days that have hit 30. We've had a lot of really hot weather. We're in another heat wave right now. This week it's supposed to be 28, 29, 30, and that means the house gets very hot and makes it harder to go outside. Yeah, Max. We'll go outside for a few minutes, but not too long when it's not hot. Hi. Oh, good job. And these are kind of tricky because when I throw them, there's many different surfaces to catch with. And Max has to make a decision where his beak's going to go. Because he always puts his beak through a ring or 3. And when you throw multiples, they actually move as you toss them. So this is a bit tougher. Oh, so much fun. Yeah. Good bird. So folks, I think we're going to end today's stream. And I'm going to say thank you to everybody. Thank you for all of the super chats. Yeah. Yeah, no, August, we're usually not getting this kind of hot weather. Yeah, good job, Max. Good job. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us. And what we're going to do is we're going to ask Tico if he wants to do a pop-up. No guarantees with Tico. You know that he is the gray who has an opinion. But thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you, everybody, for putting up with the spammers. Linda, thank you for your patience. So sorry about that again. And Buck, everybody. All right.